I'm here with. Hi guys, I'm Liz from SunBodies on Metairie Road. Our Instagram handle is sun_bodies. Hi.
Hi, my name is Major Olivia, and this is my podcast, The Concept Nola, and today I'm here with
Liz from SunBodies on Metairie Road. So happy to be here.
Okay, so what is your Instagram handle so that people can follow you?
So our Instagram is sun_bodies, and you'll see a black S and a line and a B, so you know that that's us.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when did you open SunBodies?
So I actually purchased SunBodies in 2007. I'm getting ready to have my 15th anniversary on February 7th. I know, big accomplishment. I was actually 7 months pregnant for my second child when I purchased it. So, and then I had another one 2 years later. So anyway, I have 3 children, but anyway, they all grew up in my business, and one of them actually works there now, and he's doing a great job. But I purchased the salon because after Hurricane Katrina, both of my parents got laid off.
Yeah.
I was working as an accountant. That's what my degree is in. I have an accounting degree from UNO. And so...
Go Privateers.
Right. So I happened to be at one of my clients' offices, and the housekeeper came in and says, does anybody want to buy a business? Well, since my parents had both just been laid off, I was thinking, okay, this might be some way to help my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And just create a little extra income for my family because I was expecting my second child. So I started looking into the books. That's what I do. I'm thinking numbers right away, and realized that it was a really good business model because once your equipment was paid for, it was pretty much profit, and it was all no receivables.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, this would be something that I can run not there every day.
Yeah, and that is something that I brought up in all of my podcasts is working smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Being able to have residual income, but not actually having to be there all the time, because at that point, you're still in a 9-to-5 even though you work for yourself.
Well,
You know?
that was the original plan. That is not how it worked out for me, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, but not how it worked out for me. Actually, for the first 5 years, I was managing it from a different level. But I did realize in those 5 years, number one, that I wanted to have more flexibility to be available to my children, and that it just wasn't doing what I knew that it had the potential to do. And so I put on my big girl pants and decided that I was going to put all my eggs in one basket, which I was always afraid to do.
I mean, it's scary for everybody.
It is scary, but I started working every day. I started really perfecting my spray tan craft. I started just really molding what I really wanted it to be that I couldn't do when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I am so thankful that I did that because it has really turned into such a great family business. It's my second home. It's my children's second home. My customers love being there. So I'm glad that really the Lord gave me the faith to step out in that because it wasn't my original intention.
Well, I feel like that's very true when you start a business. It's the hardest thing, not just putting yourself out there, but also knowing that, like you said, like you want to start a business because you don't want to work for anybody, but at the same time, you have to have it, like it's got to run like a machine. And it's not going to do that by itself.
You have to get a
And
paycheck.
exactly.
Right.
And it's going to take a while for your employees and the people that you work with and even vendors that you have to understand, you know, the quality that you expect.
Right.
And if you're not there, like, you know, my husband owns a restaurant and he's had it since 2016, but he's still there every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you still have to manage if you want it to be what you want it to be.
Right.
You know?
And I am fortunate that I have such a great team, and I don't have to do all the things that I originally had to do with the social media, with the boutique inventory, with all those things. I do all the spray tans.
Mm-hmm.
But my team has gotten to a point where they really know they share my vision. And so that was really important too. But it took a lot for me to let go of a lot of that control too. Because it's like having another child. And then all of a sudden sending your child off to say, okay, well, can you now do this for them, but I want you to do it my way.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, it has evolved into what it is now, and I'm so proud of it because it really is a very successful place.
So did you
for a lot of
start SunBodies as just a tanning salon originally, or it was always tanning in a boutique? Like
Okay,
which one
so-
were you know, more inclined to when you
So
started?
I actually purchased it from someone else.
Okay.
It
Like
was
the brand?
I purchased the lease
Okay.
and the equipment.
Okay.
It did not have spray tan,
Mhm.
and it did not have clothing.
Okay.
It was just 8 tanning beds and basically the shell of the business, the building.
Mm-hmm.
So over the years, I have replaced 6 of the 8 tanning beds. We added hand spray tan and automated booth spray tan, which is a big one for us. The spray tan is really the biggest profit center for me, but the booth spray is great because it doesn't require me to do anything other than maintain the booth.
But I do want to say, I used to go to other tanning salons before I found you, and I do really appreciate you doing spray tans because I do like, sometimes if I'm in a rush, I would go to a booth, but I feel like your customization is something that I've never seen. And I've gone to Planet Beach, I've gone to Planet Tan, and they used to have people, that did the spray tan, but it wasn't as customized to me as yours are. And I mean that by undertone wise, I mean that by color wise, I mean that by it just being even.
Right.
So I do love that you do have so many options, but at the same time, I love SunBodies for how you make me look. I've never been orange. I've never been streaky.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's so wonderful. It's the best place. And the clothes.
Yes.
I can't get over that. I tell everybody, the clothes that I get from SunBodies, I wear them everywhere. At almost every going out outfit I have, and I'll pull them up soon, it's all SunBodies. Always. Yeah. The dresses, the shirts, everything. Even if it's a loungewear, I'll turn it into a going out outfit.
Yeah.
Because the quality is amazing. And I like that you don't overbuy one product to the point where I'm like, am I going to see somebody else out?
I really, really try hard to not ever order the same thing twice because same reason. I really purchase the clothing in the boutique for stuff that I would wear. I mean, I'm wearing this is from the boutique, what I'm wearing right now. This is actually what I would wear to get on a plane.
And I love that. I've never seen that.
It's so comfortable.
I've never seen that anywhere. And I feel like a lot of boutiques out here, I can tell that they go to similar vendors. Because it's the same stuff and they've, up the price or whatever, but I've never seen that with SunBodies.
Yeah.
None of the dresses that I've gotten from you, none of the outfits, even the loungewear, I've never seen it at any other boutique, and I've looked,
Right.
So I really appreciate that.
Well, there's another part to that too. That a lot of times also is me not wanting to compete with my friends who own boutiques.
Yeah.
That's very important to me. I wouldn't want one of my friends who owns a boutique down the street, because we all know each other. I mean, we've been in this business for a long time, to start carrying the same thing that I'm carrying, and I wouldn't do that to somebody else. And so a lot of what you're saying is me knowing what my friends get and saying I'm not going to do that. Because there's plenty of business for everybody, and there's plenty of vendors and plenty of good things. So that is a conscious effort that I make to not compete with my friends.
And that's really good, but I also feel like it's not just that you avoid competition. Your eye for things is really, really good, because I run into a lot of people. I do have some friends who own boutiques, and I feel like sometimes the reason that it doesn't progress as fast as it should is because they pick things that they like.
Right.
That they think this would look good on me, and you know how to pick things that are more universal. Like you said, vacation wear, airport wear, all of those things, but it's also trendy at the same time.
Right. Well, I do like to purchase the things that I would wear. I would wear anything that's in my store. However, one of the greatest things that I have learned from my business is that everybody has something beautiful about their body, because I'm basically in a room with naked people all day long, y'all. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Yeah. Everybody has something beautiful about their body, and I have never seen one person who's perfect.
Nope.
And so I try to carry clothing, and particularly swimwear, that has a wide range of who can wear this, And so definitely, if you ever feel like I can't find a good swimsuit anywhere, come see me, because I will say, what are you drawn to? This is kind of how we work it at SunBodies. What are you drawn to? Pick one or two things, and they can go and grab, maybe drawn to a print, whatever. Let me see it on you, and then say what you like and don't like about it, and I'm going to go pull the perfect swimsuit for you, because myself and the girls and guys that work for me, we do have some guys, they know every single piece that's in there. And they're going to say, this would look great.
No, that's very true. I have 2 children. I think I went to, I think I started getting spray tans by you when I was maybe only 2 months pregnant with my son in 2019. And at that point in my life, I didn't have stretch marks. I didn't have cellulite. I didn't have 2 C-section scars. You know, so I had a different type of bathing suit that I like to wear. And what I love about SunBodies is now that my body has changed, because motherhood, that's what it is. You change, your shape changes, your everything about you changes. I can feel comfortable in any, I like right now I feel really comfortable in monokinis. And the ones that you have are so like flattering to anybody. I love it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I haven't worn it yet because it's been freezing.
Yes.
I've been in my pool maybe twice this year, but I do plan on wearing that, and I will actually. I'm going to after this, I'm going to put it on and take a picture, and I'm going to bring it up during this podcast because it is so beautiful. It has like a fluorescent color
it's
to
like
it.
a metallic almost.
Yeah, and it's like it's not 100% full coverage in the back, but it's enough to where I feel comfortable. I feel like it like raises my butt. It covers my C-section scars. It covers my stomach enough to where I don't feel like I have to wear a cover up if I'm having a pool party.
Right.
You know, and I felt like that with all of your bathing suits. Like
I
never have wanted to return anything because honestly, if it's like they all fit perfectly, but if I am like, oh, maybe I don't want to wear a one piece, or I'm in a 2-piece, I always have someone to give it to, and they are like in love.
Yeah.
Like my sisters, like I brought my sister to your store, and she's from California, and we have a hard time. I told you, we have a hard time finding really good boutiques, and we're from San Francisco, and you think that you know that there would be so many different options, but they're very into the Brazilian back right now, which yes, okay, there are a lot of models in California, we get it,
Right.
but the majority of the world we have different body types,
Right.
You know, and I love that I can go to where, you know, your store is or your boutique, and I brought my sister and she's never had any kids, so she can wear anything, but I can also go and find just as many things as she can find, but they look comfortable and beautiful to me. Like I get so many compliments, and I love that. About myself.
Yeah, I love hearing that.
I really do.
We very much try to, like I said, we try to cater to all of our customers. We know our customers. We know that there's a wide range of body styles, but also a wide range of tastes.
Yes.
Sometimes the most beautiful figure is more self-conscious, and so the way we have the boutique set up, and also we have a website, SunBodies-tanning.com. I would say 75% of what is in the store is on the website. It is always up to date, but our website and our store is arranged in what we call zones. And so we have a zone that caters to more of like a family vacation.
Yes.
Where it'll be more full coverage. It'll be more your things that you would wear when you're in Destin with your kids. And then we also have a zone that would be more like a resort or a couple's getaway, which would be more like that blue monokini that you're talking about, more of our Lily Fama stuff. We have a girls trip zone, which is like your Frankies and your skimpy stuff. So we know where to point you also, not just based on your body style or your level of comfort, but also where are you going?
Yeah.
We want to hear about where you're going. We want to hear about what you're doing.
No, that's very true.
And
when I brought my sister, and she came out here, we were shopping for our family trip to Hawaii. And I think I got 3 monokinis that day. Or no, I got 2 monokinis and one, I think it was, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It was like a pink, like regular top, but then it was very high rise bottom. And I loved that, like that it was full coverage. That way I had just had my daughter. My daughter was 3 months when we went to Hawaii. So I wanted full coverage, you know, and then I also, because my entire family was going,
Right, exactly.
and I was able to get that. And she was able to, you know, get full coverage as well, but still, you know, on the more like,
more
you
fun.
know, she's only 21, so
Right.
all of that, and I love that about
Yeah.
her. I love that I could go in there and find something and not just be like, okay, you get what you want, and I'll just have to like, you know, wear a cover up
No,
for
I love
myself.
that. I mean, we really do. We really do cater to a wide range of styles and comfort levels and body styles. But one thing I do want to mention also is, okay, so let me preface it with this. Something that you mentioned that you heard me say on one of our videos is that it's always spring and summer in SunBodies.
Always.
It is. We carry swimsuits all year round. We carry shorts and tank tops all year round. If you are going on a tropical vacation in the winter, come to us. You will find something to bring with you. You'll find everything to bring with you on your tropical vacation. This is what we do all year round. We really don't ever transition to winter. We do carry some things like this that would be like a set that you might wear to the airport. But for the most part, we're summertime all year round. Now, with that being said, the guys' stuff comes in January every year.
Oh,
So we
love
do
that.
carry a few pieces for men,
That's perfect.
only in the spring. So January, February, March, we have men's swim and men's like button down linen shirts.
Ooh, I like
A lot of
that
times
lot.
they can be, so anyway, that stuff is going to be hitting the door here. You gotta get us for something.
Oh, I
You have to.
would. I
Yes.
go there, Liz knows, every time I go to SunBodies, might have to cut this part out, I probably spend over $200
Yeah.
because I have to have it. I literally have to have it. It's
She's
never-
always coming home with the black bags.
Yes, I'm a type of person where I'm not just gonna buy something like, oh, I'm out, I'm just gonna get that. I'm not like that. I don't care about spending money, but it has to be exactly what I want. And every single thing I've ever bought from you, I've worn out.
Yeah.
I have never
Love
bought
it.
something and not worn it.
I know, I
Ever.
see you in our stuff on your Instagram all the time. I'm like, look at my girl.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, okay, so another thing that I wanted to ask you is how did COVID affect your business?
Okay. It didn't. Praise God. I was totally sheltered, and I'm not sure why. I was closed for 2 months. That
Hard one.
is unheard of for any business.
Yeah.
But nobody was doing anything anyway.
Nobody was, we were scared. Nobody knew what was gonna happen, how long it was gonna last.
So, with that being said, people weren't going on vacations.
Nope.
People weren't going to weddings. People weren't going to birthday parties.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing anything anyway. And so what ended up happening was, okay, let me say this. My business was fine, thank God. I was already established. The minute we opened our doors again, when I tell you there was a parade in the parking lot waiting for us, thank you, Jesus.
I was waiting. I mean,
the-
we were inside. I was starting to get pale, and even if I
Mhm.
couldn't buy, if you had no boutique items, because I know that vendors were really hard during that time.
Mhm.
Just feeling good about yourself and being tan, I was waiting for that.
So
So I understand
people are.
everyone else.
So what we lost, we were able to make up very quickly.
Yeah.
But I, like everybody else, the first, they tell us, okay, it's gonna be 2 weeks. Holy moly, this is my busy season. Because my busy season is right before Mardi Gras to Easter.
Yeah.
That's the busiest that I get. I'm busy all year round, but that's my busiest, okay? So I'm going, holy moly, I'm going to lose 2 weeks of my busiest
Yeah.
season. So I sit around and pout, probably
'Cause it
for
was-
the
it was,
entire
it was-
March 17th, I want to say,
Yes,
is when
yes,
they shut us
yes,
down.
it
Okay,
was.
so because I remember they were supposed to have the St. Patrick's Day parade, which goes down Metairie Road, passes right in front of my place, and that was when they said no more. It was like, okay, that was the first thing that got canceled. So I sat around and powdered for 2 weeks, waiting to reopen, and then because I work really well under pressure, I just said, F this. We have got to do something.
Yeah.
And for me, when the going gets tough, that's when I really get going.
I'm the same
And-
way. I have
yeah.
to be busy. If I'm not, I get lazy. Not lazy, but less creative.
I
guess
get
is what it
creative when it's going down.
Yeah.
So that was what really started the online store.
And I love that. I love that. I love that I can just order anything from you.
Mhm.
Like I see stuff right away, and I'm like, I have the kids. I don't have a chance to get there, but I know that I can just buy it,
Yep.
and you'll either deliver it to me, or next time I go and I get spray tan like every 2 weeks,
Uh-huh.
I can just pick it up then.
That's
I
why
love
I knew
that.
where I was coming for this today. I've never close to you before. But yeah, so that was how the online store was really born. Because I said, I have to get creative. I have to do something. I have kids. I have to make sure that I keep this place afloat. I got to keep my employees afloat. And we did. We got creative, and everybody kind of pitched in, and now it's turned into something.
And I feel like the adaptation of you doing your online store has benefited you more now than what it would have been prior. Like, when would you have decided to do that? When would you have seen that I need to do this? You wouldn't have, because you get an influx of people coming in constantly.
Right.
But now you can get orders from wherever.
Right.
And I think
It
that is
really-
amazing.
One of the really good things about my online store is people who are coming to get a spray tan. So most of the time they book online. We do offer online booking. It's super easy, and we do have an app that you can manage your account and everything too. But and you can shop on the app. But the people who are coming to get a spray tan, when they go online to book, they immediately jump over to the shop and see, and then they'll come in and say, oh, I saw this online, I wanted to try it while I was here. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that, because most of the time when people are coming to get a spray tan, they don't have a bra on, they're looking all, like they just rolled out of bed, and they don't want to stand around and shop in a store where there's people walking in and out. So if they know that there's something there that they want to try, they come in and say, let me try this real quick. They'll show up 5 or 10 minutes early for their tan. It works out beautifully. Thank you. It works out beautifully.
Yes.
So COVID, to answer your question, it helped me.
Yeah.
It helped me. You gotta make lemonade out of lemons.
No, for real. I feel like it really helped people just grow. Like it made people or broke people.
100%.
And the people who were going to make it regardless, like yourself,
100%.
it just made you better. You know? And so the next thing that I want to go into is I want to talk about your packages that you have, because I love the packages. I love being able to just know that I've purchased these already, so I can just come in. I book my appointment, I have it in, I already have a bunch ready, and then I also love that you do the discount for when I go in for my spray tan. So if I go in for my spray tan, I get a discount off of one of the items that I decide to purchase, and I almost always do. So for me, it's been perfect.
Yes.
So go into that, the different types that you have.
Okay.
You can also go into I'm not sure. Do you do packages for UV as well? Okay.
Okay, so we have 8 tanning beds. 2 of them are stand-ups, so we really have 6 beds and 2 stand-ups. We offer sessions and series of sessions for those. So if you don't think you're going to use them all consecutively, that's the best way to go for that. We offer packages, which is you just come in, you buy a month, you buy 3 months, and then that's it. And we also offer a membership, which digs your account every month. There's no contract. People love that there's no contract. And you can use all of the beds with all of our
And the membership only for UV though.
The membership is, so we have one membership that's only for UV, and then we have one membership that you can use the spray tan booth and the UV, and it's unlimited.
Okay.
Okay, so I do not have memberships for my tanning, but I do have packages. So the packages save you a significant amount of money on your spray tan. So for instance, spray tan where you would rinse off in 12 to 24 hours would be $45 just walking in the door. With a package, it's either 30 or 20. So you can buy 4 and they're $30 each, so $120, or you can buy 10 and that's $200 each, so $20 each. They never expire as long as I'm alive, and so you're good.
I think that's one that I have.
Yeah.
I think I tried the smaller package before, but I just go too often.
Yep, and most people do. And most people do. The reason that I don't do the memberships for me is because I would be afraid that I could not accommodate the number of people that would be, and it's like, that's a good problem to have, but I want to personally see all my customers. It's quality control for me.
Definitely.
It's why I'm so busy.
Yeah.
I have had other people come in and spray, and I'm not saying that there aren't people that could or would, that I would trust, but it's quality control for me, and I just am not sure that I could.
No, that's very true. Like, I know that, I've, when I've booked online, because I always go through your Instagram to do it, I click the link right under, and I always see, you'll have another person that works it, but I always want you. I always want you. And it's not because I don't think that you train the other person professionally. It's just, once you tan with somebody, and I like to be completely new just because I don't like tan lines. I want to go to the same person that I've always gone to. It's just comfortable.
Most people say that.
Yeah, it's comfortable that way. You don't want to,
right,
not that anyone else sees you, but it's just, I can talk to you as if I'm fully dressed. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel uncomfortable ever. Good. And I really like that. So I do understand why you wouldn't have a membership, because how would you just...
I just don't know if I could.
Because they still have to book an appointment, right? But then if everyone had memberships, they would just be...
And I don't want to ever have somebody say, well, yeah, I've got this great price membership, but I can never get in. Yeah. That would kill me. Yeah. I want to make sure that everybody can get in. And I don't know if you're going to ask me this question, but I was thinking as I was preparing for this as much as I could, what would you ask me that would be hard for me to answer? And I thought that maybe you would ask me, what is your biggest weakness, or what's the hardest part? Okay, well, I'm just going to jump ahead and tell you that mine is overcommitting myself. Yeah. And with having a membership for spray tan, for me, I feel like it would just overcommit, because I already overcommit myself. Yeah. I'm already talking
most of the time. Any true business owner does. Oscar does the same thing. He's constantly overbooking the restaurant. He's just like, if I don't have a bartender, I'll be the bartender.
That's how I feel too.
Because you want your business to be perfect all the time. You want all your reviews to be good, and as the owner, when people see you there, they're more willing to let things slide. Say, you know, you did book a lot and you're running a little behind because you've made yourself the face of your business and you're constantly there. People will not complain about that. They're like, she's a hard worker, she's here, I'll wait for her.
And I think that has been the impression that I've given to people, and I really hope that is the impression that I've given, because like I said, one of my biggest weaknesses is that I do overcommit myself. And so no memberships for spray tanning with me, sorry. You gotta get a package.
Okay, so now I want to get into some, Liz brought us some items from the boutique, and we would love to see them.
Okay, so this was my idea.
And I'm already planning on buying them.
This is so beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But when I was packing this, I was thinking, okay, where am I going? I'm going to Turks. If you're going to Tulum, great. If you're going to Cancun, Cabo, Hawaii, wherever you're going, Destin, but we're going to Turks today.
Yes,
so,
Turks and
anyway,
Cancun.
so we are freezing outside, so I have on my airport outfit. Anyway, here's my airport outfit.
I love it.
I love that touchdown in Turks, it's coming off.
Neutral. Camo neutral is
and it's
wonderful.
So soft.
You see? Yes. And I feel like it's the perfect amount of like it's not like making you super hot. It's breathable, but it's still quality material.
Right, and I'm not worried about wearing a coat or having to bring a coat with me on the plane,
which is the worst because then you end up taking it off
and you don't need a coat in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't want to bring a coat. This is what I'm wearing. Okay, so I brought this gorgeous swimsuit.
Oh, that is so beautiful. So hold it up.
So this is it's like a seafoam green, but it's got that gold, and it's reversible to the gold. Isn't it stunning?
Yes, and it has like a kind of like it reminds me of like a mermaid.
It is like a mermaidish, yeah. And so anyway, this is the tie side, little tie side, and then I have two different tops that I got to go with this just because I love this brand so much. But this
what brand is that?
So this is Lululemon. This is my best selling brand. All of my swimsuits, pretty much. I have a few carved, but if it's just my husband and I hanging out by the pool, I'm wearing Lululemon. When the kids are home, I'll wear a carve.
Okay, here. So I'll hold up the bottoms and you hold up the top as if it was.
So this is a halter. The top isn't reversible, but that doesn't matter.
No.
I mean, isn't that gorgeous? It's
no, because even if the bottom is reversible, like so we wore it like this.
Pretty.
The colors are still matching, and it still looks beautiful. I love
this. This is stunning, and it's like the color of the water that you're going to see in Turks.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with this. So
I feel like that's going to be the color of the year.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like an aqua baby blue. I love that.
I love it. And then if we're going to head to the pool bar after, we're going to just toss that on right over it. So it's like we have lots of this kind of stuff, like a crochet dress.
Beautiful.
Isn't that stunning?
Yes.
And you can even throw this on with a bodycon under it and wear it wherever. You don't have to put it over a swimsuit.
I would just wear like a just like a nude one piece under it and just call it a day.
And it's not scratchy, it's so soft.
And I love that because a lot of them are a little too form-fitting or a little too fishnetty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not. That's very classy.
So
you can wear that to dinner.
As classy and beautiful as this is, I want to mention that the price point is also classy and beautiful. It's only $54.
Oh wow, yes.
So you're not breaking the bank. You're gonna probably spend $180 on this swimsuit.
I mean,
but it's not gonna pill, it's not gonna fade, you're gonna feel good in it. We're gonna make sure that you have the right size and that you're comfortable with it, and then you can get a cover up because it's a